Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap, I modify a flywheel off an American car. I think it's actually a Mustang car. In part 2, I make a start on some repairs on an outboard Mercury marine engine. It's a V6 two-stroke, and I'm concerned with the engine mountings. I'm mixing your engine mountings for it, and I modify one or two little bits and pieces, and I remove quite a few broken studs. I've had quite a few people email us in response to the toolbox I opened last week. I've posted one or two packages off, some local spanners, some more tipper wedges. There's still plenty there left, so if there's anything you really fancy in that box, just send us an email and I'm sure I'll be able to sort something out. I mentioned last week that my subscriber rate is going up. I've got 90,700 I think it is now, so we are getting near to the magic 100,000. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please click the button. This is a flywheel off a American car, it's of a Mustang I believe, and what I've got to do is make a clutch fit this flywheel, and as much as I've got to bolt the clutch on, none of the holes line up, so I need to put dowels in and bolt holes. I've got it on my welding table. Actually it's a rotating table I use for welding. It's not 100% accurate, but it's the only thing I've got that I can get it to go onto. I've got the table fastened onto here and I've got the flywheel fastened there, and I've got it running within 10 thou of being true, which is good enough for what it's got to do, because he will be going to get the clutch assembly and the flywheel all balanced. So basically that's as good as I'm going to get that. So we'll make sure that doesn't move. Then all I can do is put the clutch on. Basically I'll line it up by eye, and then I'll pick a point on each thing and use a clock gauge to line it up. And then I'll put 3 dowel holes in, and then it's a case of drilling and tapping and getting things lined up as best possible. It's a pressing, so there's nothing like 100% accurate, but I can certainly get it a lot more accurate than I could just by sort of guessing. So we'll eyeball it first, and then we'll do a little bit of measuring with a clock gauge. And you can get it nearby eye, but you can't get it 100%. That looks not too bad. So if I pick up a point possibly on each hole, on each bolt hole, because that has been machined, that face there, or possibly on the centre of that one. Yeah, that's 3 of them, and so you can get them to measure the same amount, and that means it should be running true. I don't know what it run like on there, I'm not quite sure. Like I say, there's nothing 100% true on it. I'll have a little exploratory look on there. That's kind of jumping everywhere, that. Right, so that's not so good. There is a pressing there, line of it's been pressed. Right, this looks not too bad, so we'll go highest point, which is there. Highest point again, which is there. It's kind of jumping around the same amount everywhere, like so. Right. See, there's nothing. There's nothing sort of 100% where I could say that's going to be the same in every place. Bastard. Those rivets there should be good. I'm going to bring it in and use those rivet heads. And set a 0. Right, so we've got a 0 on that one. Within 10 thou. Pretty good. That's not bad. It looks true as well, the gap's the same all the way around. So I'm going to clamp it at that and then put 3 dowels in as blank bits there. I'm going to put 3 dowels in there. I've got some nice 6mm dowels. And then drilling and tapping the 8mm holes in there, that's the easy bit. So we need to clamp this in place now. Right. So there's a blank bit there. I can put a dowel in there. I've got some 6mm dowels. Right, so I've got it set up. I've got a little jack under there so it doesn't flex. So I'll drill this and then we'll drill it 4.8mm and then put a 5mm reamer through. Catch stay and flywheel. I don't know if I'll go right through with these or not. I think I will because the rest of them are all the way through. All the holes in the flywheel are right through, so bastard. Right, so we need this slowing down considerably. Better. Right, so now we've got a nicely reamed 5mm hole there. And that dowel pin is a beautiful fit, and what I'll do is I'll Loctite them into the flywheel itself. So that's one. If I had another one in, that would mean it'll be safe there, and I can kind of disconnect it from the clamps and just carry on and drill and tap the 8mm retaining screws. Right, so we need to come around. Oh, that was lucky. I put a paint mark on so it only goes back one way. That's me welding table. It's a big pipe flange fastened onto a car wheel bearing. It's ideal for manipulating by hand when you're welding, but it has done that particular job quite nicely. It's a big heavy bastard thing, that. You see, it's had quite a bit of abuse in its time, but it has done the job for us. That's all you want underneath, just a big bearing and then another pipe flange. I'll put a clamp on just to hold that in place as we're drilling. Tap each hole in turn, and all I'll do is I'll line the hole up with a slot in the table so I can drill right through. Clamp ought to fit in there. It should do the job quite nicely. Yeah. Right, that's got that quite nicely. I'll drill this, and I think I'll change the chuck for a key type chuck. Right, so I'm going to move around a little bit because I'm running out of space. That's better. Line it up with that one. That's an 8.5mm drill and that 8mm bolt, so there'll be plenty of clearance. I just want to use this to spot it. Or what I could do use this dowel that's better. I can use this dowel to get it centered properly, which is there. Let's make sure that's definitely going to go down. Yep, I don't want to drill any holes in the machine. Right, the tap and drill for 8mm is 6.8. So that should just go straight through because it is nice soft cast iron, everything's clamped up. It's a nice new sharp drill. Right, just got to clean all the threads out now. Make sure there's plenty of depth on them. The tap was well started, so it can't be anything else other than straight. And cast iron, you know, me machine and thread dry. Right, the final thing is to deburr the holes using my dad's hand drill. And every time I pick this up I get a big lump in the back of my throat. You know what I mean? The dowels in with a little bit of Loctite, so that's basically the job done. And like I say, we're going to get it balanced anyway, so it should be good.